Welcome back to Screamers for the second part of our Euros preview. Without further ado, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Can I just say before we start, I think you two owe everyone an apology because we've all spent weeks trashing the shirt that I'm currently wearing. And I just want all the listeners to hear what you've been saying since I put this shirt on.
I don't recall any of that trashing. I don't think it made it into the public domain.
I know we slightly...
You were disappointed.
We were unsure about it. But when
the
you
leaks,
wear it, it looks so good.
Yeah, it's all about the person that wears it. It's all about the canvas upon which it's displayed.
Yeah, and the melanin.
Yes, exactly.
It does not look good on our blondies.
No, I'm too pale for most white shirts. It does look really good in person.
We're happy.
Yeah. I still think I prefer the away kit, just because it's very sleek.
Yeah, it's very sleek. I like them both. I'm happy.
You wear it well.
Thank you.
You rock it.
Okay, sorry, now into the episode.
Yeah, now she's dropped us in it.
So last week we did a deep dive into our group of death for the Euros. But there's actually quite a lot of other teams in the tournament as well. So there are 3 other groups of 4 teams. I think it's time we talked about them for once.
You probably should.
Should we start with the hosts?
Yes, we should. Switzerland. They're very, very kind draw with Group A. They're in a group with... it's very sort of Nordic.
It's really Nordic.
Switzerland, Finland, Iceland and Norway all in a group together, which could be... all of those teams kind of have a very mixed bag of results.
I agree. I actually wish we were in this group.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But for the 4 teams in this group, I don't think it's actually that easy to call. I think it probably won't be Finland, no offence, but I think Norway have got a shot, Switzerland definitely have a shot, Iceland. Actually, I take that back. I think it could be anyone's.
I think it really could be anybody. Switzerland, you
would hope they'd come through.
You would hope they'd come through because you want to see host nations doing well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the chance to really put women's football on the map. Mm-hmm. Look at what happened here after we hosted and won the thing. But
same in Australia with the World Cup and New Zealand. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just it's such a big opportunity, but they have never made it past the groups. They never seem to really. They've got a great bunch of players, a really strong squad. They're driven by Leah Walty, like the core of that team. But I don't know. I would love them to get out of the group, but I could see them not.
I can see them not because I think Norway, as much of a disaster team they can be, just the talent that they have is so strong that they really should be topping that group.
Yeah.
And then it's just between the 3, it's who's going to be the best of the rest.
Norway, a bit like what we were saying about the Netherlands last week and France.
Yeah.
They have so many. You list the players. Our new fave, Tuva Hansen.
Oh my God, icon.
Mara Mjelde, Vilde Risa, Ingrid Engen, Frida Marnum, Guro Reiter, Terlen, Celine Bizet, Caroline Grant
The recently married Celine Bizet. Congratulations, babe. I felt so bad because Grace Clinton couldn't go to her wedding. She's on camp.
I know. I love the idea that somebody Skyped her in and she was just being held.
Surely she would have been maid of honour.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Imagine the hen do. Imagine the hen do organised by Grace Clinton. But yeah, they should be. Ada Hegerberg as well.
That is an incredible list of players.
But yeah, you've got to. They just never seem to actually. It never seems to click, which is insane.
Maybe it will this year.
Maybe Caroline Grant Hansen will finally get her Ballon d'Or if she
wins the Euros.
If she wins the Euros with Norway, I don't think.
Oh no, guys, I don't think they're going to win. But
no,
I was just
no
saying
one's predicting that.
They might top the group.
Yeah, I feel like Norway-Finland could be the duo that go through. I think Finland, they're quite experienced in the women's Euros. They've their 5th, 6th tournament, I think, right now. I think people think of them as newer because obviously you've got Sweden and you've got Norway who are way more established. Yeah. But they've got they've got to the quarterfinals before. They didn't have a great 2022. I think they lost all of their group games. But they've got players like Emma Kovisto used to be at Liverpool. They've got a couple of West Ham players.
Una Siren.
And Eva Nystrom.
Oh, yeah. Nystrom, yeah.
So, Ria Oling, who was at Palace, some of them from Spurs. They've got a good core of players.
Kind of. I'm not really convinced, but I remain... No. Maybe I will be.
I'm quite Iceland-pilled,
Yeah?
I think it might
all
be
the daughters.
All the daughters.
Your daughters, yeah.
My daughters. So many daughters. In case anyone was wondering, there are only 2 players whose surnames don't end in Dottir. Which was a question on our pub quiz. If you want more like that, Come
See
to
us
the
in
next
September.
one.
Yeah, I mean, Iceland are ranked higher. They're the highest ranked team in the group,
Really?
which really surprised
Interesting.
me when you look at Norway. But
Yeah.
I don't really understand what goes into making group rankings.
No,
to
me
be honest.
neither.
But I also, just quickly before we move, I guess, to the next group, I think I'm Finland pilled mainly because their nickname is the Boreal Owls, which is
Oh.
Owls.
yeah.
The
Oh.
Boreal Owls.
Yeah, and they had
That's so nice.
their announcement video. It was like, I don't know who. Maybe it was a former player doing it, but it was like reading like an epic like
Oh my god,
saga
the story.
Yes.
storybook.
That
Oh
was
my god,
cool.
no, stop! I'm gonna cry. This is so nice.
That was such a good announcement video.
Also, their blue away shirt is really cool. Have you guys seen it? It's like
Oh no, I don't think so.
blue with a kind of drawing figure.
I would like to see one of the Scandinavian shirts with like a sort of Northern Lights theme. I think that could look
Ooh.
really cool.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure the kit designers are all listening.
Yeah,
for the Women's
Kit
World
Designers,
Cup.
if you're listening.
I feel like surely there has been. Well, the Sweden away one is actually kind of
Starry.
starry.
On a star.
I want to see the Aurora
Boreal.
Borealis.
I have actually,
on,
guys.
no, I just want to see it on a shirt.
Yeah. Sorry, Fuck's seen it in real
Yeah.
life. I want to see it on a shirt. Nike, next time you're getting your Norway shirt designs ready, I think a little bit of Northern Lights
Yeah.
wouldn't go amiss.
Exactly.
If you want us to consult on kit designs, we are available. So yeah, what we think of a Group A then? I think Norway, Finland.
I think Switzerland, Norway.
Honor?
I think Norway, Iceland.
Ooh.
So it'll be like whatever permutation we haven't guessed will be the one that, happens. And then Group B, after Group D, Group B is probably the most difficult.
Do you think?
Mostly, I think, yeah, but I think it's a very similar situation to Group D in that I think every team in that group can take points off each other,
Yeah, I
even
think-
including Spain.
Yeah.
So yeah, Group B is Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Belgium. I mean, the unstoppable Spain marches on. But they have never won the Euros, which I always forget that they have never won the Euros.
No.
It's like the one,
Bizarre.
yeah, the one they're chasing.
Mm.
You like to think they're going to go all out for it this time, which is terrifying for everybody. But yeah, they didn't keep a clean sheet in the Nations League this year.
Wow.
They hate defending.
They really hate defending.
They actually do.
I think they suffer from the same thing that we spoke about with Barcelona after the Champions League final, where they have such an incredible collection of people that they don't really need to have a game plan.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
really need to know how to defend
Yeah.
or like not have the ball and what they do.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you catch them exactly like on the counter or if they're out of possession more than they expect to be, it kind of does start to unravel a bit for them because
Yeah.
they're just not prepared for it.
Yeah, they don't really have
A plan B.
Yeah.
plan B.
I'm not really enchanted by their coach either, Monty. I just think,
Mm.
Quite close to the former administration, isn't she?
yeah.
Which it might explain
Consider
the
me not charmed.
might explain the surprising lack of Jenny Hermoso in the squad, which
I
we
know, which I
talked
just
about
think
before.
Their top scorer.
Yeah,
all time.
it is. Yeah, it's. I mean, you would assume they will, being Spain,
Top the group.
top the group.
Yeah.
But I do think, yeah, Italy, Belgium, and Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
I think there'll be a bit of a fight, yeah.
Bit of a blow for Portugal that Kiki Nazare is injured.
Yeah, that's really tough.
That's really tough because she is their star girl.
And also it's really sad for her.
Yeah.
I know.
It would have been such really announce yourself to,
Exactly.
to the world, especially as Jessica Silva has been an icon of the Portuguese team for so long. So it would have been really cool to see like the old and new, or like the subsequent generations. But also Jessica Silva is not back to full fitness, or is back to full fitness after her retina injury, but is not really on firing form again. So I don't really know where the goals will come from for Portugal.
I also think for Nazare, like because she plays for Barcelona, she maybe doesn't get. I mean, it would have been so nice for her in terms of her own visibility and her story to play for Portugal in the Euros, because at Barcelona they're just so stacked that she maybe doesn't necessarily get the kind of kudos that she would have done had she been like, star girl for Portugal. I think it
Yeah.
is. And I think it's a shame for us that we don't get to watch her as well.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah,
been really
absolutely.
exciting.
Don't forget that time that she came on for Portugal against us. We fell apart.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a good thing.
We do kind of have a track record of that, don't we?
Yeah,
you
one player.
You brought on your one young star player, and we've forgotten how to play. So, which Spain have Claudia Pina. Yeah,
We are scared of her too.
We're terrified of her. Italy have Giulia Dragoni, who is
Oh,
somehow
yeah.
still 18. I don't know
What?
how. She's still only
yeah,
18.
she's so young.
She's on the books. I forgot she's also at Barcelona.
Yeah.
'Cause she's been loaned back out to Roma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where all these young star
I
players that
know.
pass just snaps right up.
The thing is, I think Dragoni is obviously an amazing player, but I think Italy just don't. Again, it's like they never seem to play that well as a team,
Yeah.
or like it just doesn't quite ever come together for them. So I think in this group, it wouldn't be Italy that I was necessarily worried about if I was one of the other teams.
No, they don't have like the overall quality as well
No,
of the players.
exactly.
Like, obviously, they've got Dragoni and a few good players, but
They can come out really
Overall.
quickly. I think that
Yeah.
was that was my real memory of that Nations League game they played against Wales. Like they came out quick.
Yes.
And then
It's
I
true.
think could
It's
like
true.
lock it down. But I think if they don't get their foot ahead in a
I
match,
forgot about that game. Actually, they did look good in that game.
yeah. But I think it. I mean, it was also like quite early in the campaign before Wales found their feet.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if they take the lead early in the match, they're quite good at then controlling the tempo. But I think maybe they're not good at like chasing games.
yeah.
And then Belgium, another sort of very mixed bag, can blow kind of hot and cold. Obviously, Tessa Woolard and her.
It's basically if she's on the pitch or not.
Yeah. I mean, Irene Paredes must be like, oh, please, God, no, please don't run at me. Please, please. But yeah, if she's in firing form, I looked up her scoring record. It's something, it's like a goal sort of every game and a half or something.
Wow.
Insane for Belgium.
she's so good.
She is so good. And you would like to see Belgium sort of, have a good showing as well, I think, because they're not someone you think about for women's football as much, are
No,
they?
exactly. And I think, like you were saying, it's not super obvious where Portugal's goals are going to come from. So it does leave the second place in that group quite open, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think probably we would all back Spain to top the group.
Yeah.
But But second place is not. It's not obvious at all. I think it's pretty open because, like you say, coming out quickly, like Italy do, is like such an important, like it's such a huge plus for a tournament.
Yeah.
Because like every team finds it difficult to come back from behind. Really, even if you get to half time when you're 1-0 up, like that is a great showing. And in a knockout tournament, I know the group stage isn't knockout, but it is such a useful sort of positive for your team. So actually, even if Italy don't have that quality, like you say, that could prove to be really valuable in this
Yeah.
group stage.
But then we also saw Belgium come out and stun
yeah.
a team with us when they
Yeah.
scored
Yes.
like 3 goals in 20
Obviously,
minutes
me
or
and Jessie
something.
missed all that because we were watching the Wales game.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had our
lucky
priorities in
you.
order.
We don't remember that.
It'll be which team really takes comes out flying.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
And
And it's exciting that it could be any of those 3 teams, actually.
yeah. I mean, who knows? There could be a weird world where
Spain don't top the group.
Spain don't top the group. I think it's very unlikely.
Mm.
But just for how
Really?
hot.
Also, Spain recently thrashed Portugal like 7-0,
Yeah.
and I think they would easily do the same to Belgium. I know, maybe teams are going to be a bit more prepared, a bit tighter in the Euros. But
I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like,
And Spain's lack of defensive, omnipotence in the same way that they're stacked with attackers and brilliant players, but
Spain haven't actually ever been in the Euros final.
no,
It's crazy.
yeah.
So, maybe it's not so obvious that they're going to do really well.
We heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
What are we predicting for the Group B then?
Okay, obviously I am predicting Spain.
Yeah. Everything we just said, ignore that. They're going to top the group. I feel like Italy. I think my money's on Italy to come second.
I think maybe me too, actually. Because I just wonder what not having Nazare, who has proved to be such a clutch player for Portugal, is going to do to them. Just
Yeah.
even their kind of like mentality over it.
Yeah, they didn't look great against England, did they?
No.
I'll go with Portugal. Spain, then Portugal.
They didn't look great. Yeah, I'm battling to come
But
second.
then there was the time where we drew 1-1 with Portugal not that long ago.
But that was
Yeah.
the Nazare impact, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
that's true.
It was.
That's true.
Yeah,
But
I
still-
think Spain, Italy. I think it'd be fun for Italy to go through.
Yeah, nice to sort of. Yeah, it feels like they should be bigger as a women's team. So it'll be
They have
quite
a lot
fun.
of history.
Yeah. We'll get to see Italy in person in the Euros, won't we, Anna?
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
you're not coming to that one, are you, Maya?
I'll be sunbathing by a lake.
Yeah, she'll be getting a wild swimming on, and
Yeah.
we'll be
Watching Spain, Italy.
watching Spain, Italy.
I had to fit my swims in somewhere.
Yeah, gotta go wild.
Yeah.
We can learn some chants for the Azzurri. I'm not quite sure now's the time to learn Italian, but sure, we're going to do it. We'll also be seeing a game from Group C, which Maya will be joining us from. She's back. She'll have dried off from the pond. It's
The
a
lake, Jessie. Put some respect on the lake.
Pond Lucerne. So Group C is Denmark, Sweden, Germany, and Poland. We will be seeing Sweden versus Germany.
Buzzing.
This
I
is
actually
a good
think
group.
this group is harder than Group B. I think this is Denmark, Sweden, and Germany. Sorry, Poland. I mean, Poland could have their moment. Who knows? Is tougher than Spain, Italy, Portugal, Belgium.
I think it's a slightly more evenly matched group.
Evenly matched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the one and
No.
competitive three. It's
I think
all
it's
four.
really an exciting group, this one. I'm excited for this
I
one.
feel like Germany are hitting their stride
They're
now.
hitting big
Like,
right now.
Or I think
We're running scared.
I'm scared of Germany.
I mean, obviously there is a certain extent to which Scotland were also very bad in that game, but that demolition of Scotland was like, oh holy shit, everything you're trying.
But they
It's
also
working.
demolished the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
4-0 or 5-0.
Yeah. They're just like, I kind of thought when Alex Pop retired, I was like, oh, okay, maybe, you know.
They'll have a transition
They'll have a
phase now.
transition, and then, oh no, Leah Schuler's just going to step right in and bang goal after
Crazy.
goal after goal in.
Crazy.
They're-
They're just so relentless.
Yeah, they're stacked as well. Like their squad depth, like the players they can bring off the bench, I think they are a scary prospect.
quite
Yeah, I
upsetting,
agree.
really.
Imagine if it's an England-Germany final again.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm not sure my nails can take that.
No. Oh, my God. I'm actually getting anxious. I'm getting flutters, tummy flutters.
But it's apart from Germany, it's also, I mean, Sweden again
Yeah.
Can be a really tough team.
can be a really tough team. They never quite get over the line. I feel like sort of third,
Well, they
fourth.
did knock the USA out of the World Cup.
Yeah, and the best penalty shootout
Also,
we've ever
let's-
seen.
Also, let's be real. Like, Stina Blackstenius is going to be flying.
And they've got Lena Hurtig, who is, you know, a big tournament player.
Just there.
But yeah, no, Stina should be, as long as someone can promise her that she doesn't have to go out partying with Katie McCabe after the fact. Like, you can score a tournament winning goal. We won't make you party. It's
Exactly.
okay. But yeah, they're like Sweden. You do like the roll call of their players, and it's
Crazy.
Oh my God, yeah.
mad how many players they have and the quality of players they have as well. Not just like, you know, sometimes you read through the squad list. Oh, I know that name from here and there, but like.
Yeah.
Actual star players in the squad for the Euros, so they should really have an impact on that group. And then star players also, or star player for Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star player, but might be the most valuable of all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, might single-handedly just
Yeah.
change the course of that group.
Yeah.
Get the ball to
We're,
Pyle.
yeah, we're talking about Pyle.
In
Uh,
case.
Yeah, in case
In case
you've been
anyone
under
was
a rock.
wondering which Polish player is the star.
She is phenomenal and has just sort of reached, I mean, Barcelona's sort of impact on this Euros.
I know,
Like,
it's crazy.
every time you talk about a player, like, oh yeah, and they're at Barcelona, and yeah, they might go to Barcelona, yeah, they're at Barcelona. But yeah, she's reached like new levels at Barca, and like it's just unlocked. Not that she wasn't amazing before, but it's like unlocked something new.
Yeah.
And they're also tournament debutantes,
Yeah.
so that's really cool. I don't think they'll make it out of that group because Denmark, again, it doesn't often come together, but Denmark have also got a really strong roster. So I feel like Poland's time is not now, but
no, but it'll be really exciting to see them for the first time, and I
Mm.
haven't watched a lot of them. So, other than Eva Pyle, I'm quite excited to see what else they have to offer.
yeah, your girl will be there as well,
Kinga Shemek.
Kinga Shemek. So we'll be cheering on Poland. Who's making it out of Group C then?
Germany and Sweden.
In that order?
I think
Yeah.
Germany, Sweden as well.
Yeah.
Germany are going to demolish everyone, I think.
Yeah. I think they might.
I'm so excited for the Germany-Sweden game. I think it's going to be a really good
It's gonna be
game.
really
it's going to be
fun.
so cool.
So, who are we supporting?
Ooh.
That's hard. I think I will support Stina Blackstenius.
Yeah, I just love.
Also, because
Stina.
I'm scared of Germany as well, and I don't really want to support them because I'm worried.
Maybe
Yeah, they're
maybe
too
if I
scary.
can charm them, I'll support you if you're nice to. I find there's something so impressive about the relentlessness of Germany at the minute.
Yeah.
Like, in a way, it's like a begrudging support. My fucking hell, guys, you guys are incredible.
No, I'm too fearful.
Yeah, I'm too fearful as well. It's Sweden for me.
Yeah, fair. I know what, I'm back in Finland to go all the way. What are some players you guys are excited to see beyond like the specific teams? But are there any like anyone you think is going to be really fun?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Dragoni because she's so young, and I haven't watched loads of her for club because I haven't really watched much of the Italian league.
Yeah,
and she hasn't. Has she played at all for Barcelona? I think they signed her and then she went on loan.
Yeah, they loaned her immediately. Yeah.
So I haven't really seen her play, but I've just heard so much, and I'm really excited to see her play. I think.
But you, Anna?
I think I'm quite excited to see Esme Brutes for the Netherlands, because I just think she's really good and she kind of flies under the radar at Barcelona, but she's very scary.
That is the thing with Barca, isn't it? Because they've got such a big squad.
Yeah.
That I think like Salma Paraluelo has a similar thing, which is mad because she's like a starter, but I don't think necessarily. She
always comes up as like the star. Yeah, exactly. It's so true, Jessie. All the players we're talking about are in some way linked to Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, because the person I'm also excited to see is a Barcelona player, Sydney Schertenlieb.
Oh, yeah.
Switzerland, like a rising star at Switzerland, home Euros. I think there's going to be such a cool moment. Like, it feels like prime to go sort of
such a cool
stratospheric.
Yeah.
So I really hope she can announce herself to the wider world, because again, like on the bench at Barca, you don't necessarily get the name recognition. So yeah, that is a quick run through of the remaining groups. Lots to talk about that might help you with your fancy Euros planning if you are going to set your team up and join our group.
It's another reminder to join our league.
Join our league. Anna wants to beat you all.
The code is Screamers. Very easy.
Very
no
easy.
No excuses.
No excuses. If you haven't done your team already, do it now, because the Euros start tomorrow, and it's only short, so if you miss a game week, you're not going to make that up.
Honestly, guys, we repeat, the Euros start tomorrow. The summer of football is
here.
It's here.
Which I guess is a very good time to talk about. So Screamers is going to look a little different over the next few weeks to accommodate for the ever-present summer of football. So we will have an episode out next Tuesday as normal, talking about the first group games. So we'll have England, France, Wales, Netherlands, and games from all the other groups too. And then we are going, I don't know if we've mentioned it before, we are going to Switzerland.
Sorry, did we mention?
we're going to Switzerland. So when we're there, we're going to do some shorter episodes immediately after the games from England versus the Netherlands and England versus Wales, and we'll touch on the Sweden-Germany game, the Italy-Spain game, and then when we're back in the UK, we will be doing again shorter episodes after the quarters, the semis, and the final. So it will be a more frequent episodes, but we've got to keep pace with the Euros, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be intense.
It's going to be intense, but I cannot
so
wait.
Excited. I'm so excited.
Since we're famously so good at making predictions and they never ever blow up in our face and we always get them right, I thought now we've done our Euros previews and our WAFCON preview from a couple of weeks ago, maybe we have a few little guesses about how the tournaments are going to go this summer.
Yeah, I'm open to it. But
really? You sound so enthusiastic.
I'm also ready to be destroyed.
I feel like when we make these predictions now, I'm just at peace with the idea that they'll be all completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Under no illusion that we are getting these right.
I think, if anything, people find that more entertaining. So, guys, you're welcome.
Yeah. I look forward to all the comments calling us Delulu.
Exactly. We will continue being Delulu.
We know we're Delulu.
Yeah, we actually do know.
Yeah. We own it, and I don't know if that's better or worse. I guess the big one, or the big two, who do we think are going to win the Euros and the Women's Africa Cup of Nations? Who wants to go first?
I think Germany are going to win the Euros.
Ooh.
I want England to win.
Yeah.
But
obviously.
I think...
Breaking news, I want England to win.
I think we've got a really, really, really good chance.
Yeah.
And I actually, in a way, I do believe we're going to win. But if I was looking like really cold-bloodedly at it, I think Germany are going to win.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'll just jump in so that we don't have to repeat. But I think Germany are going to win the Euros.
Who do you think? All right, who do you think's going to get to the final? Because I think it's.
It might be an England-Germany final.
I think Germany, England.
I
Yeah.
would hate that so much.
I would
but
hate it so
fine.
much, but
And
I do
especially
think
if
maybe.
they beat us in the final.
We just
so
need a star
upsetting.
player to get injured in the warm-up again, and then
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
Leah Schuller, we're coming for you.
Not wishing that.
We're
on
we're
anyone.
really not, but it did do us a massive solid last
And
time.
it wasn't a long-term injury. She was,
Yeah.
she was back. It was
Just
fine.
a little pull.
Just a
Yeah.
little
pulled muscle.
one game out.
What
That's
about
fine.
you, Jessie? Who do you think is going to win the Euros?
I am I do think England could win it. I do.
They could.
Yeah.
That's the.
I think we
distinction.
could too. Yeah.
England.
You know,
could
I'm putting
win
it out there. I think England. I think we beat Spain
Well,
in the
thanks
semis.
for fucking cursing it, Jessie.
Well, we're not going to win it now, are we?
There's an unspoken rule.
Oh, is
All our
there?
predictions are always wrong.
But maybe this is a stopped
I'm
clock
kidding.
is right twice a day. So you know,
Yeah, I'm
a
kidding.
shit screamers prediction has to be right at some point.
Stranger things have happened.
What about WAFCON? I'll go first with WAFCON.
Okay.
I feel like, as hard as it is to look past Nigeria, I feel like Zambia.
Same.
Zambia are my.
I'm so unoriginal.
I think it's
I
because,
just feel like this year is their year with the
Yeah.
players they have.
and we just love Barbara Banda, so I think that's
Yeah.
probably driving the prediction quite a bit.
I think I agree with you guys, Zambia, but I also am on the journey of South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great title defense as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Side
just
note-
can't get past you saying that loads of them play for what are they called?
Sundowns.
The
Side
Sundowns,
note,
who didn't concede in the Champions League last time.
Yeah.
So I'm just a bit like, wow.
Yeah,
I really
Wow.
want a Sundowns shirt, guys. Have you
Is it
seen
really
them?
nice?
It's fucking sick.
they're just it's so
It's
good.
That's
very
really cool.
It's got a really nice neckline as well.
I love that we just decide every so often, like, yeah, this team is our team now.
I know.
This is our.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
the away kit's really
It's
cool.
really cool.
It's like a nighttime scene. Ooh, I really like that
I
one.
know, they're both sick. Anyway, so I'm very Sundowns pilled because of their nice kits.
Me too. I'm Sundowns pilled because of their incredible record,
Yeah.
and so I also think South Africa could be in with a shout as well.
I love that none of us have said Nigeria.
You know what? Who knows? Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Ashley Plumpton, come through.
And Golden Boot. Who do we think is going to be coming away
In the Euros.
in the Euros with the Golden Boot?
Pina.
Oh,
I don't think Spain are going to win, and I think she's going to get the Golden Boot, and it's going to be like the Champions League final again, where she
And she's really
had
sad.
a really sad Golden Boot pick.
it's like
I think that's her fate.
it is. Didn't Pop get? No, Pop didn't get it. Did she?
Oh,
I feel like
yeah,
maybe it was.
shared with me.
yes, and also
And
it's
there's that
just
awful
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it is major tournament heritage, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
you either win the Golden Boot or you
It's
win the
very
trophy.
cruel.
It's
but
very funny.
I also think Russo has been on such good scoring form
Yeah.
recently. Again, I know I keep going on about it, but it is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. But since we won the Champions League as well, her confidence is going to be sky high.
Did you win the Champions League?
I don't know if I mentioned.
Oh, is that why we were in Lisbon?
So I think she could have a shout.
Yeah.
I also think Payeur, because she's like the star. I mean, Poland maybe if they don't get out the groups, then no. But because she is such a sort of star player for that team, if they went far, she would be the one scoring the goals.
I think
But
that's-
I mean, I
yeah.
don't think she will, obviously. But
You never know.
I think
You
that's the
never
thing, isn't it? It's like if you need a team to get past the groups
Far enough, yeah,
to be able to.
exactly.
I feel I'm backing Leah Schuller, I think, from Germany
Yeah.
to get the Golden Boot. I just
Your
think
predictions
can't
are just
stop
all over the place,
She
Jessie.
can't stop scoring.
England winning the Euros, cursing us. Germany getting the Golden Boot.
I love how this is, it's not Serena's training. It's not the game plan.
It's just
Jessie's
curses.
prediction in the studio is cursing England. All right, fuck it. England are getting groups. There we go. Like,
Oh god.
but I do think I think Russo will be England's top scorer.
Yeah.
I've gone rogue and I've said Aggie Beaver-Jones.
I would-
think she might be
Ooh.
like coming on and scoring the leg winners.
To be honest, I wouldn't be that surprised because she does get it done.
But I do think
Yeah.
England's goal scorers are going to be kind of spread out, and it's not going to be
Yeah.
someone with lots of goals. It's going to be like
We
Yeah.
are
a few
forward.
people
We're forward
get one or
rich.
two.
Yeah, a good mix. I can see like Hemp popping up with a couple.
Yeah, definitely.
They give player of the tournament, don't they? Like who do you predict will be like the big breakout player or the star player?
I don't know about star or player of the tournament, but definitely a breakout player for me. I know she's not like that young, but she is quite fresh on the scene and the France setup. She's only got a few caps, and I think it could be Kelly Gargo.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
I mean, yeah, had a great season in the WSL. So.
Yeah, great half a season.
Great half a
She only
season,
signed
yeah.
in January. And
God, yeah, of course.
yeah.
Oh, that's a rogue one. I love
I
that.
know. I mean, obviously France have a lot of stars, and she's only just entering. She's got like 3 caps, and maybe 4 now, because she did score the night that Melvin Mallard got a hat trick. Gargo came on for a bit and scored.
Wow.
I think it's happening. Watch this space. I've never been wrong before.
I was going to say Sydney Shettonley.
Yeah.
Because I think being that young, also being in the home team, it's going to just, it is kind of going to be a bit her tournament, I think.
Yeah, she was my pick as well. I just think
I also think a lot of football fans might not know her already.
Yeah.
And so it's a really, her profile's going to rise.
It's how often do you have the opportunity to be at that moment in your career where you can, I mean, she's already at Barcelona, so it's not like you're putting yourself in the shop window, but like to be on the rise at home Euros, it's just such a cool moment. I really think,
and I really hope Switzerland get out their group, so that we can see more of her,
more and more of her. And I guess last question, I mean, I've already cursed it, but how far do England get?
Final.
Yeah. And that's that. So those are our predictions. We'll also maybe put something on our stories for you to send in your own predictions, because not that you weren't already putting them in our comments telling us that we're wrong. And I'm sure I look forward to being blamed for England's performances. But what we will also share, if anybody has any watch parties they're organising or going to, because we know there's, lots of people have got their plans sorted for watching the Euros, but there might be people out there who don't know where to go, don't know what they're gonna, where they're gonna watch it.
I don't think we even know where we're going to watch the final yet, do we?
We do not have a plan, no.
We need to plan. Well, hopefully England will be in it, and we'll all be flown out by a kind soul.
Yeah. Who is that kind soul?
I don't know who that kind soul is. Kind soul, if you're listening. But yeah, if you are organising a watch party, or you're just going to be at a pub somewhere and are very happy for
other people to
come and join, just let us know and we'll share it, because the Summer of Sport is all about the
community,
and
it's for everyone. So we just want to make sure everyone knows where they can go to watch.
That is all for Screamers this week, but come back next week when the Euros are finally here.
Can't believe it.
Finally here. And we will also be doing a sneaky little preview of the Copa America, because
so exciting.
The summer of football continues.
It never ends. But until then,
follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all social media at Screamers_pod. Plus, don't forget to join our Fantasy Euros League with the code SCREAMERS. And if you fancy it, email us at screamerspod@gmail.com.
And follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you're listening, to be the first to know when a new episode drops.
Bye.
Bye.